Hey guys, what's going on? Shaw here, and today we are going to be talking about a nice little resource that was actually shown to me the other day on stream. I've never heard of this website before, but I have actually, quite frankly, fallen in love with it over the last few days because it displays a ton of information. This site is called Murlok.io, and let's dive in. So first and foremost, huge shout out to Maxsense, the creator of this site. If you guys want to read about this site, why it was created, how it works and everything, feel free to check out the site. I will have the link down below. This is insane, insanely good if you are starting a new character, or if you have questions about what you should be, running in Mythic Plus or even RBGs and PvP, because this site does both. How this site works is it's scanning the API from things like the Warcraft Armory, and it's displaying all of the information you might want to know about, what gear is being ran, the top trinkets, the top builds, the top covenants. Yeah, let's just kind of walk through it. So for example, if I was looking to play Brewmaster Monk, if I wanted to know exactly what the top Brewmasters are running, we can go to here and go to the Mythic Plus Brewmaster page. Now, of course, we can also click 2v2, 3v3 and RBGs, but we're not focused on PvP today because, well, we don't PvP. So let's look at Mythic Plus. This site frequently updates, and it'll also tell you when it's last updated. I've noticed that it's every 24 hours or so, the site will get an update. It's updated every day, as you can see here. So what it's going to display is it's going to be showing us the top 50 players. The average of this site is going to come from the top 50 players on the leaderboard currently. And we're going to be able to kind of scroll through and see who's kind of rocking it. So the highest player is currently rated 2993, and the lowest player in the top 50 is 2758. So this is kind of the bracket to be in if you want to be in the top 50. Now, if we're scrolling down, you'll actually see like a little leaderboard of the top 10 players, which is pretty cool. So you can see that the top 10 would actually be 2877. So these guys are all fucking, so good job if you happen to be one of these players who are watching this video. Now, if we keep scrolling down, you can actually see now the stat priorities are broken out. So the average monk, the average Brewmaster Monk in the top 50, this is what their stat priority looks like. They are running almost negative haste. They're going hard into verse up to about 31%. They're running about 36% crit and 18% mastery. So this gives you a good idea on what to prioritize. Obviously with purple being the epic, so this is the priority, and then of course crit would be your next. It shows both, of course, percent as well as the raw point value. Now it's also going to show us what people are playing when it comes to race. Obviously Dwarf, Pandaren, both solid options. Night Elf with the Meld, Vampira with the Nose for Trouble, and of course Orc if you beat your wife. You'll see where people are running their legendaries. So of course we see the Storm Stout Keg being ran on the waist there for that free socket. Of course, then the neck, because there isn't really a great neck you can run. But there's also the other Unity items. So some people are running it on ring. Some people are running the Storm Stout / Keg on their hands. So it's really up to you. But again, it shows you the top 5 kind of builds here. We're also going to see the most common trinkets that are being ran. We see the RDM, of course, being the most popular, followed by the Shard. But we're also seeing like Reticle and Cache of Acquired Treasures being ran. So if you ever have a question about which trinkets are best, well, here you go. It's also going to show you the popularity based off of the tier items. You're actually going to see the gloves are going to be the worst, mainly because they're haste mastery, which are both 2 stats that you don't really care about on Brewmaster, compared to the critical strike that's coming from the helm, the crit verse coming from the pants. You also see like the crit verse coming from the chest, and the shoulders, of course, are also crit verse. So most of your tiers is going to be prioritized outside of the gloves. So the site is just really, really cool. It shows you everything you kind of want to know or need to know, what enchants are being ran, which talents are being preferred in some keys, which is just really, really, really good information to have. The PvP talents don't matter as much, and you can also see the covenants. So in the top 50, despite maybe something like M+ sub-creations showing that Kyrian's the most popular, out of the top 50 monks, more than half of them are actually running Necrolord. And then of course it's also going to show you which soulbinds are being ran as well. So overall, I mean, it's just going to keep going in the same system or the same kind of circle. Everything is being displayed here. So of course, like if you're looking at picking up Warlock, you can go to Warlock, you can click on Destruction, and it's going to show you exactly what people are running. Of course, you have, the top 50 Warlocks are all almost 3K, which is just insane. But it's going to show you like their priority here. And again, what race is best, where to put your legendary, trinkets, so on and so forth. So I really wanted to do something talking about this site because when it was pointed out to me, I never really heard of it. and I'm now kind of in love with it because it's a great looking site and it displays all the information that a player like me might want to know. So check out the site. Link will be below. Also, check out the about page on here, as well as like if you like the site enough, support this guy on Patreon. You can check out his handles and stuff. But just super really good site. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown, this little video. I've been kind of pushing a lot and I've been a little sick, so I haven't been streaming or pushing out as much content this weekend. Hoping to get back into it this next week. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.